Hi friends, this is Sophie again. Hope you all are fine as usual, and I hope you all are ready to see a new video. And it's such an interesting recipe which is made out of dry prawns, dry shrimps. So I still remember the taste that I have had on my taste buds when my mom made it. So it's dry shrimp chutney, or it's made out of dry shrimps, which I have got it when I went to India and I came back. I had got some dry shrimps, thinking that I would make something out of it. And today I'm here to show you all the dry shrimp chutney. It's very tasty. I tell you, I don't very much like fish, but shrimps, I just love it. And this shrimp chutney, it's great. And I even love the Bombay duck chutney. Oof, it's so good. So thank you again for the subscribers. I hope you all are cooking, and I need your comments on what your experience on how you all have made the recipes of which I have uploaded, and also your comments to which, if you have another way of making it, I would love to hear from you. So let's go through the various ingredients and we will see how we make it. So these are the ingredients for the dry shrimp chutney. Okay, so I've had this dry shrimps. These are real baby shrimps, which I've got it from India, from Bombay. And I get these from a person who we are very familiar with, one fisherman, who himself cleans everything and dries it and keeps it in his shop. Besides that, in summer, when I came back, I have cleaned it all, dried it, and kept it in a closed container. So this is 1 cup of dried shrimps. I've taken around 4 of these shallots. I've got 10 to 12 of dried red chilies, a small ball of tamarind, few dried curry leaves, and I've got 2 garlic pods and a small bit of ginger. Even if you don't add ginger, it's okay. And also I have fried onions, which I will be putting in it. So this is my speciality of my dry shrimps. Of course, you need salt. I will be slicing this into very small slices when I fry them. Okay, so you have to slice it very thin so that it gets cooked and fried faster. So I'll go on the other side and show you how I do it. So I've kept a pan on fire. I'm going to switch it on. Going to put the dry shrimps into the pan to dry roast it in slow fire. Keep it mixed, okay? And get the smell of the shrimps when it's roasting. Hey, see, it's roasted well. I'm going to take it out from here. Put it back. Take a clean piece of cloth. I'm taking my napkin. And with one end of the napkin, you just have to slowly, press it this way. Not very hard, just slowly do it so that all the head and everything will come out. All the heads and the tails and everything will come out. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is take in some water here. See, I'm going to just take it this way, put it in the water on top. Okay. What you do is, take the good part of it. As I told you, I've already cleaned it before. But this dry, when you roast it, always things come, the tail and everything comes out. So here it's in water, wash it, and you just have to squeeze it as much as you can. And put it in this. There are many ways in making this. This is one of the ways I know, because I know years ago I remember my grandmother, native place, they used to make a lot of recipes or curries out of this. I remember her singing, So I don't know, it's a song or what. She used to always keep saying that. Konjanje kari, chaukele parth kari. So I think their house name was Chaukel in Chenginur. So that's how she used to say that. Chaukele parth kari, which means their house, they used to make 10 different sorts of recipes with this shrimps. So that is what she meant to say. So this is it. So I'll turn my camera to the other side now. So the pan is on fire. Here I've put a tablespoon of oil. Okay, and I'm going to put the shallots. So this needs to be fried. I'm going to put the garlic and the ginger too. Let's put the salt. We'll wait for it to get brown. So here you see it is nice and brown. Just going to keep it aside this way. I'm going to put my chilies. These are not very hot chilies. Okay, let's have it roasted. Curry leaves. I have dried and kept these curry leaves. My mom, I don't think she used to put tamarind, but when it's called a chutney, you should have it chatpata. That's what I think. So I'm putting a small marble size tamarind too. Okay, so dried onions. With this. You can also have dry onions with this. If you don't have fresh onions, you can use dry onions. Okay, I'm going to put some turmeric and a little bit of my asafoetida. Just a pinch. Get roasted in all of this. Let me take this out. Just keep that aside. Okay. Put this ginger here. And roast it a little bit, okay? Take out the moisture from the water which we washed. There's a variety of dry shrimps recipes which we make. This is one of it, which, oh, it's so mouth-watering. You can have loads of rice and anything you want in this. This mainly have with rice. Have it with anything. Because it's dry, you can have it with rice. And even when people go for long trips, travel, this is very good. It becomes very fast when you have washed it earlier and keep it. I could just put it and mix it along with this right away. So I just wanted to show you all the process and how you make it. When you buy it from the store, you cannot use it right away. You have to roast it, put it on one of the napkins which I showed you, and remove the heads and the tail, which otherwise it can get stuck to your throat. And then put it in the water as I showed you and wash it thoroughly, maybe once, twice, as long as you know it's clean. And then you have to again roast it dry, like it should be dry. That's the reason we can keep it for days together and use it. When you travel, you can get this, take it. You can have curd and rice and just this. You can just relish it. Tons of rice you can eat, you know. And you can have it spicy if you want. You can have it less spicy if you want. But I like it a little more spicy because then it's more tastier. I've made it with red chilies. You can have it with crushed red chilies also, because you're going to grind everything now. And also you can have it with green chilies too. That's another option. But usually people have it with red chilies. It's quite easy, you know. You can make it whenever you want, a little bit, and you can store it in the fridge too. So now you see it is nice, and when you fry it, you see, puffs up a little bit. You can also put 1 teaspoon of oil if you want, but it's best not to put a lot of oil because there is already oil in it. Now we can just mix it all together. Put it on slow fire, very slow. It's all done. You can put it off. Okay, take it off from the stove. We're going to put it in a plate. Okay, now we'll just wait for it to cool, and we have to grind it all now. now, okay, and I'll be back. So we put 1/4 of a cup of desiccated coconut, or fresh coconut if you have, you can put it, but then you're going to roast it. So it's best that you put desiccated coconut because it's already dry. So we roast it for a minute or so, and then we grind it along with the dry shrimp, okay? Here you see, I've put the chilies and the tamarind. I'm going to grind it. Here you see, I'm going to put the rest of it slowly. You can just grind it little by little so that it gets, settled. So here I've got 2 of my shrimp chutneys, dry shrimp chutney. This is, you see, it is dark in color because the tamarind was black in color, so it turned to be black, the whole thing. Okay, so, and this, I did not put the tamarind. I put the crushed chili, 3 teaspoons. It's the same measurements. For the sourness, I put amchur, that is mango powder. So I got the sourness of what I got from here, the tamarind, I got it with the mango powder. So that's why it is nice and orange in color. So in this, it's the same measurements as this, like 1 cup of dry shrimp, 1 cup of dry shrimp in this too. I've put 1/4 cup of desiccated coconut, and even in this, it's the same, 1/4 cup of dry coconut. That is desiccated coconut. It's all the same, but in this I put crushed chilies, in this I put whole dry red chilies. In this I put amchur, that is mango powder, but in this I put the tamarind. That's the reason it has become darker in color than this. So I'm going to taste now. So here I'm going to taste the dark dry shrimp chutney. Okay. It's so good, I tell you. I'm going to put this back. I'm going to taste this one. I can just have loads of rice, plain rice with it, steamed rice. And this one is also the same, but it's with crushed chilies, which is again ground along with the shrimp and coconut, desiccated coconut, and it's amchur or mango powder. Too good. I would go for the amchur one. It retains its color. This is much better color, but both are equally tasty. People who like tamarind, and who the tamarind which is newer is light brown, it won't be this dark. Whereas I had the old tamarind which is packed and kept, so that's why it's this color. It's only the color that makes a difference. This is orange and this is dark maroon, but it's awesome. It's amazing. It is so good. All of you try it. It's so good. I'm telling you, it's so easy. I would just love it, It looks like our coconut chutney. So hope you all try it. Keep cooking, keep sharing. I need your comments. Please let me know after you cooked it, and if you know some new method of this particular coconut dry chutney, let me know so that I can also get more information from all of you. After all, knowledge is sharing and sharing is caring. Okay, you all have a lovely and blessed day. Thank you for watching the recipe, and keep sharing, give me your comments. Please subscribe if you haven't, ring the bell button if you haven't, so that you can watch my new recipes when I upload it. Thank you all, and you all have a blessed day. There it is, you see? Very tasty. Make it. If I can do it, you can do it too, okay? Have a great day. Enjoy making the chutney. Relish it with your family and friends.